Hey Royal Family, welcome to my General Hospital Daytime Drama channel. I am your hostess, the Daytime Drama Queen. I have your General Hospital in-depth spoilers for the week of January 29th through February 2nd. Now, let's get into it. Next week's spoilers tease Esme's Maggie trick, Spencer and Trina are targets, Martin's new witness revealed, Sonny's torn hearts, and Willow's stunning news. First up, Portia Ashford will bring Curtis Ashford up to speed on the latest Esme Prince drama, so they will both hope that she's finally brought to justice soon. Portia will insist she doesn't want to worry about Esme again, so she will trust that Esme will ultimately be locked up for all her crimes. Unfortunately, Esme isn't done committing them just yet. Dante Falconeri and Harrison Chase just arrived at what they believe could be Esme's Toronto hideout, but it looks like they simply fell for Esme's deception. Maggie Fitzgerald should be on the other side of that door, but she probably hasn't seen or heard from Esme lately, or if she has heard from her, it presumably wasn't in person. Chase and Dante may quickly realize Esme wanted to keep them busy elsewhere so that she could have a head start on getting to Paris. Speaking of Paris, Spencer Cassadine will treat Trina Robinson to a romantic dinner that's full of surprises, but it will be the calm before the storm since Esme is on her way. The spoilers say risky face-off with Esme Prince is coming up at some point, and it looks like it could leave Spencer presumed deceased sooner or later. Meanwhile, Jordan Ashford will continue her investigation into the rifle used to fire at Curtis Ashford despite the FBI's threats. Anna Devane and Brick will help Jordan, but they will all face some shockers that they did not see coming eventually. As for Sonny Corinthos, it appears Diane Miller will finish clearing up his latest legal mess, but she can't fix his broken heart. At GH, Laura Collins will sit by Kevin Collins's bedside and insist that she really needs him to wake up. Alexis Davis will also have some updates for Laura, so maybe she'll figure out Esme has pulled off a trick and is actually Paris bound. Whatever the case, Laura should also get news from Dante and Chase eventually, so she may realize Trina and Spencer are in terrible danger. Back with Curtis, he may want to postpone his first physical therapy session following his procedure. Curtis might think it's more important to support Portia right now, but Stella and Henry will arrive and make sure Curtis stick to the plan. Stella might suspect that Curtis is looking for excuses to delay things out of fear that his physical therapy won't go well. However, Curtis will never know until he tries, so he will indeed move forward with his session and hope to make some progress. At the courthouse, Martin Gray will catch Diane Miller off guard by revealing that he wants to add someone to the witness list. The medical malpractice trial will wrap up after Martin Gray presents major evidence. Will it be enough to convince the jury? Finn then should be clear of any wrongdoing. While Finn faces the verdict, Nina Corinthos will mull over an offer from Valentine Cassadine and ultimately strike a deal with him. With Valentine in her corner, Nina should be able to take the first step toward getting revenge on Carly Spencer and Drew Kane. Of course, Willow Corinthos will need to get updates on Drew's firing. Nina and replacing her with Carly at Crimson. Will Willow think it's what Nina deserves or object to another round of this subterfuge? Regardless, Willow will warn Nina not to retaliate. That is, if she wants to stand in the same room long enough to deliver that warning. Sam McCall uncovered evidence that Dennis Muldoon, due to his debt, had accumulated, so she could testify about that proof. Mr. Muldoon was trying to commit malpractice fraud, so Tracy Quartermain will insist Martin needs to make that public record. Of course, Martin will have to be careful about how he proceeds and make sure they've got all their ducks in a row. But Sam's discovery is definitely a game changer. The GA spoilers say next week will be full of surprises, so stay tuned. Well, Royal Family, that's it for next week's spoilers. Please send me your comments, your thoughts, and your theories, and we will discuss at a later time. Until then, this has been the Daytime Drama Queen saying ta-ta.